enough. Apparently Blue did this, or at least was significantly involved, and he told me I should play it. So I'll play it. But if Blue made it, it means I don't have to hold back at all in my criticism. It means I can nitpick every single teeny tiny little detail, which my first one is going to be this: no map on the marketplace should ever be single player only. Ever. Period. Everything should be made to be multiplayer capable, even if that means handling the second player by throwing them in a box somewhere during single player only sections. Everything should be designed to be multiplayer compatible. Does this have sound, Blue? Do I need my own sound music stuff for this, or can I just go with it? I'm gonna trust you. I'm not even gonna turn on cheats. I'm gonna trust that you have built this well. Alright, it has music. I'll turn that off then. I don't know if I'm on 110. Is 110 laggy? I think 110's pretty bad. I might have to upgrade to 111. I trust this works on 111. Unless you're using... Do any of the 111 current RC bugs affect this? Like clearing block items from inventories? Alright, let's crank... Let's turn all that up. Alright, that's all fine. Read me! So why didn't you give me a book to start with? I guess you can't on multiplayer joining. Okay. Am I in, Alright, well you can't do any. You could have put barriers. Why couldn't you put barriers over the tops of these? To prevent flipping. Blue! Blue! Why? Why, Blue? Why? Why do you have this here? Turn your sound on, headphones recommended. Read me. Book. Who did the narrative on this? Is this a TRS narrative or somebody else? Right, but why do you have it be something that I can click? Why don't you just put a barrier block there? Right? Then I don't see it and I can't flick it. Stealth map. This means it relies entirely on your skill as a player. The most important thing to remember is to take your time, focus on learning how to stay out of sight, and moving slowly. This is a difficult map, so please don't rage quit and rate us 1 star. This map is broken up into multiple heists. After each heist, you will be returned back here to the safe house. After some brief dialogue, you'll be able to start your next heist by pressing the button near your desk. In a heist, you will have a main objective you need to complete. Along the way, there are optional bonus collectibles that you might find by exploring. When you get caught during a heist, you lose some progress and have to retry tips. You already told me to take my time. Please don't rage quit. Please don't rage quit. Please don't rage quit. That's all the tips is please don't rage quit. Okay. Learn from your mistakes. Please don't rate us 1 star. Please move slowly. Okay. Start tutorial, sure. Couple bucks for that sound effect. No, it's probably royalty free. Who am I kidding? This is Everbloom. You guys wouldn't pay for anything. You'll put there will be the credits section at the end of this with the royalty free credits.
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, okay. Get to the other end of the warehouse without being seen. Personal gripe, and I've done this. If you're not cannibalizing action bar text somewhere, I really like putting this objective text right over the action bar. I think it's just more approachable. Please tell me this was feedback from Microsoft. That you need to instruct the player on how to shift. Action bars, alright, yeah.
Huh?
Sneak around enemies so they don't hear you. I need to know if that was... Was it not? Really? Oh, that surprises me. So what is this? Behavior packs to detect sneaking? Most likely. What do you reckon his line of sight is?
Huh?
Oh, it's decent. No? You're not using a behavior pack for sneak detection? What are you using for sneak detection? Yeah, behavior pack. Personal gripe. I don't like being able to flip open trapdoors like that, but everybody usually fights me on that. That's odd. What are you giving me? You're giving me levitation when I get up there? What are you giving me? That's funky. What am I meant to do? I'm meant to follow this guy? I guess I meant to follow him.
Hey!
Okay, but you didn't face me. That teleports?
Hey!
Okay. What are you using for that? Local coordinates? Well, I assume this is what you meant when you said you were trying to get raycasting to work and you ended up doing something else. Doing it in a different way. How is that supposed to work? Am I missing something obvious? What happens if I hit him? I can't hit him.
Hey.
No, I can hit him. Okay. So you check that. No, I'm not going to read chat. Why would I read chat? Why would you assume that I read chat as the player? I am sneaking. That's what it tells me to do. Sneak. Yeah, watch out for moving Enderman. I'm watching out for moving Enderman. Climb up the ladder and hold jump. Why do I have to hold? I was holding jump. What does that give me? How is that working? How is that? Wait, what? Hang out. Oh, okay. So again, putting that in action bar or title or something, if you're not using title anywhere. Yeah, but right-clicking that doesn't... Oh, alright, it's auto.
John, I've been calling for the past 5 minutes. What kept you so long?
Sorry, Speaks. Last heist was tough. That dang skeleton asks more of us every day.
Alright, how many cameos does he have? How many characters does he voice?
Is that so? Color me intrigued then. What's the situation?
Big Boss Rattlebones came to see me himself this morning. He said one more job for the skeletons and zombies, and he'll consider our debt paid and let us go free.
That sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Well, as I'm sure you know by now, the only reason the zombies and skeletons have an alliance, let alone tolerate each other, is because they're so scared of the Enderman family. They're finally looking to fight back.
And let me guess. We're the ones
Right
who
you
are
are.
the next
Oh.
in line
The
here?
target
Oh,
is the
we got a
ghost
bad
I
play
am,
sound there.
Prized treasure of the Enderman family. And from what I hear, practically impossible to steal.
Stealing from mob families is what got us into this mess in the first place.
I don't like it any more than you do, but what choice do we have? Look, it's one last job. We get in, we get out, and we retire to somewhere nice and sunny, far away from New Block City. How about that? You in?
Alright, Speaks. I'm in. Let's do this.
So, if you're using the subtitles there, I don't see why you couldn't have just put the objective text there as well. Right? You have a subtitle system already for the cutscenes. That's easy enough to just repurpose to have the directives to the player. Do they need to play in parallel at some point? Are you...
Alright, before we can go after the gem, we need to figure out where the Endermen are keeping it. This warehouse is their main distribution center for New Black
You got a
City.
bad offset.
They should have a delivery invoice in the manager's office on the 2nd floor. But it's gonna be a little tricky to get there. The warehouse is crawling with enders, so stay low and out of sight. Let's not get caught before we even get started.
I know, Speaks. We are professionals, after all.
Which is why we overlap the item lore text with the subtitle text. Alright, location, the Enderman's main distribution warehouse. Find out where the Endermen are keeping the Ghost Eye Gem. Was I supposed to know what this is? I wasn't paying attention. You, John, generic name, and your partner Speaks have been contracted. Can you not use @P references in books? You could have made this have the player name. You, John, and your partner Speaks have been contracted by the skeleton and zombie families to steal the Enderman's precious Ghost Eye Gem. According to the skeleton leader, Rattlebones, if you complete this job for them, the mob families will consider your debts paid. Alright, we've been told to steal something. Got it. Can't dialogue also? Oh, you mean in spoken dialogue? Like in the VO?
Enders have definitely got something big planned. Order security for a couple of boxes. Wonder what kind of loot they got inside. Yeah, maybe another time.
Seems like more
Okay,
just a
did that freeze me in place or did it teleport me
Figure
back?
speech.
I don't know how to make the volume higher without blowing it out in my headphones.
Hey,
Oh, they have long sight lines. Alright, there was some dude chilling out over here, wasn't there? Oh yeah, there is. Okay, so I go all the way around. Hey, Benji. We zip down here. Oh,
hey, wait a
I guess
minute.
I have to go. Alright, so I go all the way to the far end. All the way down here. There's probably a path there that I'm supposed to be paying attention to that I'm not. Then we'll just hang out here. I'm probably in his sight line. I'm surprised he didn't grab me there. Oh, door.
Good work, John. My intel says there's a key somewhere in his lower office area. You'll need it in order to gain access to the rest of the facility.
Any idea where that key might be?
What am I, a metal detector? All I know is it's normally stored in one of these offices, but there may be a spare hidden in the storage closet.
Hello. Find the key in the office area. Alright, so don't go in there. Take the shortcut. Hello, Mr. Enderman. Are you... yeah, you're probably chilling in there. I'm supposed to be going to a closet. How about... I assume this is my custom objective, huh? Literally just called Diamond. Okay. Well, I guess that's thematically appropriate. Oh, you renamed your dispensers. You didn't rename your furnaces, though. Why did you rename your dispensers but not your furnaces? Alright, I guess that's where I need the key. Here's the bathroom. You renamed your hoppers. That's good. Jig will be happy with you. Alright, you did not hide anything in there. So it's the room back here, and to the left. Which I meant to sneak around him. That's an interesting sound. That gets me...
Now get to the double doors at the end of the long hallway.
On it.
Okay, out of there. There was nobody else to worry about.
Speaks. The lock on the next door is different than the last one's.
Different
Looks like the
keys!
Ender family increased their security since I got my hands on a floor plan.
This seems to happen quite often.
You should try doing my job one day. Looks like that double door in front of you has a new lock. I bet they have the key upstairs somewhere.
Okay.
You know, Speaks, I'd like to see you
didn't rename
around
your brewing
in the
stands
dead of
either.
night one of these days.
To see you in the archives, bumbling about, searching for plans and giving directions.
Maybe a swap isn't such a good idea.
I think a swap is a wonderful idea. How many of these bonus things are there? Can I distract the guards in any way? Like, do I have to eventually get him to turn around and venture somewhere else? Ooh. Oh, these are crafting tables? Yep. Ah! So... what are the odds they let me craft things that I really shouldn't be allowed to craft? Like diamond boots. I guess it doesn't matter? I wonder if that'll interfere. I know that Blue likes to use head slots to communicate resource pack to behavior pack. I wonder if that'll interfere with it at all. Probably not. It'll probably just do a replace item and override it.
Hey, you got it. But we're not
Mind
done
flare?
yet.
Welcome. I
Make
guess
your way
I
back
can.
downstairs and
Well,
use
I
that
can.
key to get through the next set of double doors into the warehouse floor. Once you're there, I'll direct you to the manager's office.
I can read your chat. Downstairs and go to the manager's office. You got it. Can I kill myself? Nope. Where was this? Over here.
You should see a staircase on your left. Head up there and go through the doors.
You got it.
I can almost taste that delivery invoice.
And what does that taste like?
What am I, a chef? The stuff the skeletons feed me is terrible. I figure whatever it is tastes better than this garbage.
Alright. So I can't zip off the railing anywhere.
All right.
You bet I am.
The invoice
Hello.
should be around here somewhere.
Why are you walking in between two bookshelves? Alright, so what, he gets to the end and then he looks around? Is that how this works? It's like I gotta scope out... Yeah, that's how this works. No, that's not how this works. How does this work? His sight line is... No, it's gotta be dependent on his look direction. Okay, he's not looking at me. Maybe I was just too close to him.
I have the invoice.
You bet I do.
Yeah, great work, partner. Now let's get back to the safe house and figure out our next move.
I'll fax it when I get there.
Oh, okay. You found all 3 collectibles. Why don't you tell me how many collectibles there are at the start of the level? Then I know what I'm looking for.
So I analyzed the invoice and was able to find a location at a Ghost Eye gem. It was delivered to the Ender family mansion 4 weeks ago by an armed convoy and placed in a highly secure EN-52 vault. This thing must be seriously valuable. No wonder the zombies and skeletons are dying to steal it.
Oh, this is my lore. That's better. Show me!
It's gonna be a tough one to crack.
The Ender mansion is the heart of their whole empire. And I don't know about you, but I think we need a plan of attack. Running in head first with our pants around our ankles is gonna leave us blind, among other things. It'll take some time to track down the location of the floor plans for the mansion, but until then we can focus on getting past the security systems for the vault. This vault isn't one we can crack by conventional means. It's a model EN-52, top-of-the-line security. We need to find out how to break into it without setting off the alarm.
Well, it certainly can't be worse than the last safe we tried to crack.
Fortunately, we can find a way to bypass the security system by going into the lab where the vault was designed. They store detailed specs there, which we can use to deactivate any alarms we might encounter.
So we're breaking into a facility that makes vaults in order to break into a vault. There's a nice bit of symmetry to that.
Once we have the info on the end of vault and the floor plans to the mansion, we'll be ready to take the gem. We need to move quickly. I'm worried the tensions between the families may be higher than we think. I really don't want to keep the zombies and skellies waiting longer than we have.
Exposition!
Neither do I, Speaks.
Let me know when you're ready to get this show on the road.
It's not awful. Right? I mean, the writing's not bad. It's just, it's long. And I got nothing to do. That was better, right? That gave me something to explore, something to go look at while you were talking at me. The lab. I now have 2 books.
Tell me where I need to go.
What am I, a map? Oh, I guess I kinda am. Alright, we're looking for the vault designer's office. Head through reception and follow the main hallway till you reach the security gate.
Is there a side the side objective is just to collect the random little diamonds? I guess that's it. Yeah, I don't like that it doesn't tell me how many are in each level. I'm stealthy. None shall ever see me.
There's
Ugh,
embers all over
alright.
this facility, Speaks.
Hello.
What's going on?
Well, it just so happens that Endermen are also the largest demographic of the security sector.
Lovely.
Just don't cause a scene, okay? The Skellies ain't got the cleanup crew that they used to. Use the labs off to the side of the hallways to get past the Enders.
Use the what now? These, I assume?
Hey, wait a minute!
Okay. That's a little extreme on the line of sight, but okay. Is this like a target behavior? Must see true on behaviors? And so you're relying on Minecraft's default targeting system to... I assume he can't see me through there. Through the glass. I'm probably supposed to be using this to gauge when I move.
Hey!
Nope. I am, but I moved it the wrong... Oh, alright, you checkpointed me there. Well, that's nice. Yeah, I'm guessing that's must-see true for targeting. I don't like that Furnace doesn't have its name removed, when so much other stuff does.
Speaks. I'm at the gate. It's locked.
Based on my intel, technicians in the lab next to you should have the proper clearance through that gate. Why don't you sneak in there and see if one just so happened to leave their key on their desk?
I'll take a look.
Let's see, find the key for the security site gate. What way is he facing? I guess I could go behind him like this? Okay, I don't know that I'm really supposed to do that, but okay.
Got it.
Now use it to get past the gate. Keep following the main hallway and use the labs as cover if needed. The tech lab should be further down. We need to get a key from there to get into Office 7A.
Here's a question. Wait, no. I can... Okay, but if it goes into another...
Huh?
I was thinking I could get it to despawn, but... don't think that would be possible. Where am I going?
Hey.
Am I going backwards? Oh, it teleported me where I'm supposed to go. Okay.
Hey.
Oh.
What the?
Hey, wait a minute.
Oh boy, this is gonna get tedious. Especially, how am I meant to see when it's safe for me to go? Blue, I have gripes. They are minor gripes, admittedly, but I have gripes. You didn't rename your furnaces, but you renamed almost every other block. Why?
Hey, wait a minute.
Also, I don't know how I'm supposed to see this guy. Like, I can go to third person and see him, but that won't work on mobile. And why don't you tell me how many collectibles there are in each level before the level starts, so I know what I'm looking for? Where do you tell me how many? If you tell me, I'm not seeing it. No, don't! You gotta stop using chat. You can't assume anybody looks at chat. Nobody looks at chat. I'm being your typical player right now. Typical player doesn't read. Typical player needs to have it shoved in their face. Alright. Oh.
Hey.
Okay. Sure. Oh, okay. So why don't you go? I want another checkpoint. I want a checkpoint on the other side of this hallway. I want a checkpoint here. Wait, he's gonna come around and see me. Even though he really shouldn't, but okay. Hello.
Hey.
So I'm supposed to hide on the other side of that shrubbery? Oh, hello.
Hey.
See, you should have put a window that this guy's looking out of. That way I could see the guard on the other side. And I would know when I need to go and not, like here I have no way of knowing whether it's safe for me to look out there or not, unless there's some other path that I'm being blind to. But I assume this is the way I'm meant to go. So I don't like that. Alright, now I'm... So I was meant to hide here. Again, a visibility gripe. So he... Alright. Is he gonna go that way? Oh.
Hey.
You're gonna send me... You... Okay, that checkpointed me. Well good, then I'll just ignore him. Oop.
Hey.
Yeah? But I sit here for a minute. And then I'll assume that he's...
Hey, wait a minute.
So, why didn't you have them TP facing when they hear you on sneak detection. Alright, through there. It changes the direction they're looking, but can't you reset that right afterwards? Yeah, I know that.
I've reached the tech lab.
The key's stored in the back. Look in there.
Are there the static look directions? Are those not in here?
Hey!
I assume you just teleport it to the entity. To or, you know, slightly behind and then facing.
Huh?
Hello.
All right. Which way is 7A?
Alright, where did you tell me?
Head back out to the main hallway and continue to follow it. You should find it
Find
on the
all
right-hand
8
side.
bonus
We're gonna use the
collectibles.
ventilation system in the back of the computer room to get to the design
Needs to be
department.
more obvious for stupid people like me. Right, there was one guy chilling over there. Yeah, I figured he'd grab me. Where am I going? 7A and enter the vents. Didn't that tell me to go into? No, locate the key to 7A. Okay. Alright, I guess that was a valid place on the door or elsewhere. Yeah, there's my complaint, Blue. Furnace, you missed one. This one's gone, the crafting tables are gone, the hoppers are gone, but you missed that one. Assume he's walking in a square.
I'm at the vents.
Am I?
Climb
Oh,
up and take the first
okay.
lift. That'll take you towards the
My
design
character
lab.
is more observant than I am.
Wrong way to design a lab, John, but if you insist on checking this way out, be my guest. Yeah, just ignore what the guy in my ear says. That'll turn out well.
You should have put a diamond down there. How many levels does this thing have?
Be careful, John. Don't fall off here. Just shimmy along the beams.
I don't shimmy, Speaks. That's not something I do.
Stagger, wobble, oscillate, flounder. I don't care. Just don't fall.
So what am I looking for then?
That's the best line of
The
dialogue
other
so
side
far.
of the hall is another vent. That's your access point.
Can I force myself into the top half of these? I guess that's not underwater, only the bottom. Yeah, I guess only the bottom is allowed. Just don't sprint? Oh, I see. So you're trying to give them the illusion, whether they sprint or not, that they're still in the vent. So, why then would it end? Did I miss something? Why would you lock me if I sprint? Don't even try harder to get through. I clicked it and it didn't go anywhere. Oh, did you have to actually push through it? Oh. Well, why is that there then? Why would you... Why wouldn't you just, like... Get rid of that? Is that so you don't have two here? That feels odd.
I'm in the designer lab.
The vault spec should be in a lead designer's office just to the left of the room you're in now. Might be locked, though, but these Endermen seem really prone to leaving their keys in convenient places.
Not convenient enough to leave the doors unlocked in the first place, though.
Alright, well that had nothing of interest. Okay, we're gonna go around the side. Oh, hello. You're gonna see me. So I gotta go through the main body of this room. Alright, what am I missing? What am I meant to be doing that I'm not doing? Is there a room somewhere? Is there a chest somewhere? I'm gonna assume there's a chest somewhere that I'm not seeing. Oh, there it is.
Alright, I have the keys. Headed to the lead designer's office now.
Hey,
Hey, wait a minute!
EN52 was the model, right, Speaks?
Yeah, you have the specs?
I'm headed back with them now. I'll fax them when I get there.
Why didn't
Good
you
work. I'll be in
move
touch.
the text so it didn't over... I don't know if you saw that one. That was my other complaint. Is why didn't you move the subtitle text so it's offset from the item name text? Oh, I can't skip it. Can't skip it. I'm stuck.
Nice job on securing
You're
the
allowed
vault
to do
specs,
UI
man.
edits, they just
We'll
can't
be
be
able to practice
significant
bad boy
UI
opening
edits.
in a jiffy. My contacts
I
finally
see the
got back to
same,
me about the
unless
location
they
of the mansion
issued
floor
new
plans.
guidance beyond that. Last I heard, we were still allowed to do minor UI edits.
Well, let me guess. We need to break into somewhere
And
to
we
get
can
them.
relocate
Hey,
elements, we can
500
change the
points
color of
this
elements.
guy. We can get the floor
Basically, as
plans
long
by
as you're not
breaking into
adding
the
or
headquarters
removing
of Ellis Newman and
components,
Whitey
you're
Raskin
okay.
Manufacturing Association in New
Although they let
Structures.
through
Or
the
Endermans, for
the
sure.
coloring book,
Here's the catch.
you know,
Even
the
though it
same
looks like a commercial
data-driven
office building from the outside, get this
PNGs
job.
on screen.
Inside
That was
is a
let
highly
through.
secretive and secure operation the Enderman family uses to launder money. Who'd have thunk it, huh?
Oh,
Yeah, I know the place. 5th Street, near the
Delay
Italian
there.
restaurant.
That's the one. Now, the CEO keeps the most important floor plans locked inside his office. We'll need a break-in.
you think the
Shocking, I know.
text offsets are
Make sure to
1.10?
review the information you've gathered so far. Let me know when you're ready, then we'll get started.
What am I doing? I'm going. Alright. Do you let me replay the levels? You must, at the end of it. Alright, you do show... So why don't you...
John.
I'm not gonna let this go.
Let's go, Tom.
That should be a subtitle. 4 bonus objectives should be a subtitle on
No.
screen.
Only after hiding in a bathroom stall for 5.5 hours can you truly appreciate the joy of having legs.
Hey, Hey, that's great. Call me when you publish your thesis. Now, this is gonna be a bit tougher than last time, John. Once you exit the bathroom, you'll be in the reception area. Borrow the keys from behind the desk, and you'll gain access to the offices. And remember, John, do not let them see you.
Definitely won't let them see me. Definitely haven't already let them see me multiple
Worrying
times.
about me?
Hey!
Cute. I just don't want to be the one explaining the rattlebones why we failed.
Hello.
So far, so good. The CEO's office is 4 floors up, and we need access to the private elevator to get there. There's an elevator key somewhere on this floor, but it doesn't say where. Look around and see if you can find it.
Understood.
Oh. Wait. Was I going backwards? Must have been going backwards.
Hey!
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Keeping that I can imagine people getting frustrated on. And since like half of your instructions at the start of the game are please don't get frustrated, please don't rate us 1 star because you're frustrated. Please take a break when you're frustrated. I imagine not wanting to piss people off more than necessary. Well, there's nothing of interest in there, is there? Okay. Oh, is it am I in the wrong... I'm in the wrong room again. Why do these two look the same? Can I hide in the closet? Oh, I can. That's fun.
I've got
I
it.
don't know where I'm supposed to be going.
Now get to the elevator. We're gonna have to find a 3-digit code for the CEO's office. The Ender family's smart, and they've split the code up across multiple floors to make it harder on people like us. So you'll have to find each digit in order to get to the office and steal those plans.
What the?
Shouldn't be too hard.
Famous last words.
You spawned me facing the wrong direction. That's why I'm confused. This checkpoint has facing in the wrong direction. Wait, that was a different checkpoint. Huh? Are you wait. Alright, I'm confused as to where the checkpoint is then. I thought I knew where it was, maybe I don't.
Hey!
Why is this game lagging so much? It's because it's 1.10. And the 1.10 build is awful.
Hey! Huh?
I don't want to close the doors. Closing the doors is boring. Oh, really? No, my 1.10 build is horrible. 1.11 is fine. 1.11 runs like butter. But 1.10, I'll boot up just a vanilla world and I'll get like 30 frames on it. Doing nothing.
What the?
Where the heck are the respawn points? Why does my respawn point keep changing in this? And does it not... So it must not reset your look direction? Is that what's going on here? Oh, okay. Floor 1. Go. Go.
Try one of the back offices.
Oh, I can't go down again.
Why can't it ever be by the door?
Boo, should have reset look direction.
Huh?
We need more than a... Why would it need more than a... What are you doing? You're killing with instant respawn? To reset the checkpoint? Please tell me I can just steal this.
Huh?
So I'll say, since this is single player, you could technically do it with one. You just, when they hit a new checkpoint, you clone your... It would require doing it with command blocks, but you clone your TP. and then you always, on detection, you just trigger the, set block to trigger the respawn. How is that meant to work? Am I supposed to just be ignoring that, like running through here? I'm gonna assume that's what I'm meant to do. There are a couple of them in here, aren't there? No, I guess there's just the one. Hello! Yeah, so you could've just cloned a command block that has TP in it. Sure, you'd need a second command block that never changes, that just has play sound at the player. Well, that's insurmountable. By the way, you missed my lead-in. Both you and TRS did. That since Blue made this, I get to be as nitpicky as I want to be.
Hey! What the?
That guy's gonna come back in here. What's that? A note.
First digit is a 5.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Of
Hey.
course, 5. Ender is spelled with 5 letters. E is the 5th letter of the alphabet, of course.
I got caught inside the vent. That was interesting.
Speaks. You're doing it again.
Patterns are everywhere, John. You just need to know where to look.
Huh?
Right.
Anyway, head back to the elevator and we'll find a second digit on the floor above.
Go back to the elevator. Oh, okay. I still can't go down.
You see that locked room off to the left
You
of the
bet I do.
elevator? That's an advanced security
Uh-huh.
lock. That means that the next digit in the code is likely in there. See if you can find a key.
It's an advanced security lock like all the other security locks.
They sure do love their keys.
Only sending one way from who to who.
Hey!
You can't see me.
Huh?
What did I just get caught on? Did I get caught on lag? I think I got
Hey.
caught on lag. Hello. Never mind.
Hey!
Oh. Too bad. What are you doing? You're summoning an entity and then teleporting me to the entity? Oh, I assume I need to hide in the closet. Otherwise, why would you put it there?
Head back to the locked room by the elevator.
Alright, he didn't see me for some inexplicable reason.
Speaks? This room is empty. Why lock an empty room?
Hey!
What am I, an interior decorator?
Oh, that's a good
Floor
one.
plan is a vent going down in the corner. Do you see it? See where it leads?
Please tell me. Please tell me he's never gonna move.
Hey! Huh?
Hey, wait a minute!
Hey!
I'm guessing I could close the doors, but
Huh? Huh?
The second digit is 9.
Oh, you put barrier blocks there.
So 5-9 blank. The last digit should be up on the next floor.
I'm on my way up. I'm on the 4th floor, but can't we just guess the final one? There are only 10 combinations left.
No, the
right?
world will explode.
Sure we can. The one wrong entry will set off the alarm.
Well, there goes that idea.
The last digit's in one of these
I don't
meeting
think
rooms.
that idea is gone. Just means we got a 1 in 10 shot. It's the same standard. They build the... I guess they build the space shuttle to a 1% failure rate, not a 10% failure rate. It's not that far off.
Hey! Huh?
What the?
Huh?
Hey.
Hey!
But I'm simulating the experience for your mobile users. Oh. Is that the chest? That's the chest.
Last digit is 0.
Aha, good work. So 5-9-0. Such a diabolical combination. Of course, that's the end of code. Make your way up to floor 5 and use the code to get into the CEO's office.
Uh-oh. There it goes. No, I'm not trying to speedrun it. I just... have little patience. Did that not teleport me up the first time I hit it? That was odd. Hello.
Hey! Huh?
Oh. I was in its...
What the?
in a teleport. Like it had already placed a marker and was attempting to move me.
Hey!
Alright, well, wait for him. Get his little spot. Small sneak. Around here. Chill. You gonna come in here? You are gonna come in here. Oh, well, look at that.
Hey!
And what was the other way? Does this guy pause? Yes, he does. He pauses the same amount that the other guy does. This looks very symmetrical. Ah, this guy is going to be pinging one side to the other? Probably? Maybe not? Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. So the sneak detection is just a radius base. It's got nothing to do with whether you're moving or not. Where do I go? What am I doing? I'm going through there, through those glass doors, I assume? I think my render distance is all the way down. I think it's at 16, as low as it can go. I mean, it's not a horrible frame rate. It's not good, but it's not 20.
go, John. Now grab the end dimension plans and let's get the heck out of here.
Is that not this? Oh, alright. It's on a delay.
Head back to the safe house and fax them over. I'll call you back once I've examined the layout.
Well, yeah, but one is going to be an indicator of the other on a single-player map. It's not like I'm communicating with the server.
These floor plans are really detailed. Gives us all the information we could ever need for infiltrating the Ender Mansion and getting the Ghost Eye gem. About time, too. Old Rattlebones wants his job done now. I think we're ready.
You should have given me something to do in here. I know that you like exposition, but you should have given me something
sure?
to look for each
I
time.
don't know about this.
You know,
Biggs.
one new diamond
It all seems too
spawned
easy.
around my home base after each level or something.
We're ready. We know the gem is at the Ender family mansion. We have the floor plan so I can lead you to the vault. And we have the specs so you can get past the security systems and take the jewel. As long as you stay out of sight and do exactly as I say, we'll be free about that tomorrow.
Let's get started.
Oh, you didn't get rid of your chest particles. Why'd you?
Right. Tell me the
Why did you
details,
tell?
Biggs.
Why'd you break the chest over the player instead of breaking it somewhere else and then teleporting the book to them, getting rid of the
Correct.
particles?
We're entering via the north wing. We'll want to gain access to the south wing and find the code to the basement. From there, we'll enter the vault and collect the Ghost Eye gem.
I figured.
Sounds simple enough.
It always does. Let's get started. You should be able to sneak past the guards and enter the mansion through the garage.
On it.
Hello there.
I reached the south wing entrance. There is some serious security on this thing. There's a gate, and behind that are 2 keycard readers.
What the?
I think the gate can be lifted at the security center. The 2 key cards are likely upstairs.
Is he gonna see me? He should see me. I guess he doesn't see me. Okay. Hello.
What the?
I've reinstalled this thing many times. 110 is just broke for me. Very curious to know if I can do this.
Hey!
Okay. I assume I'm pretty near the end. This is like the last level, right? And your clear is going to be broke, right? Although they said they fixed that.
Huh?
And they also fixed my note block bug, which makes me happy. So now when you play a note block, it's the particle that comes out corresponds to the pitch again, which did not happen for a while. Alright, so I'm not entirely sure what the point of going up there is, if it's just going to output me right there. Yeah, clear we don't have a build yet. It's fixed for. Not yet.
Hey.
Huh? Hmm? Oh, did the music die? I think the music died. Yeah, but for it permanently dying like that?
Good work. I just need to find the other.
Isn't it just run by a scoreboard? With a play sound?
Huh?
Right, but the event that calls it is just going to be a command block, right? I mean, you gotta loop the soundtrack. Yes? Right. It's, I mean, my grievance is it really running that much faster? Like 2 minutes, 3 minutes?
And that's two.
That's like a full music loop that it's gonna miss.
Huh?
Alright, I'm out. I'm here. How do I raise the gate?
Hey.
What am I doing? Find the 2 keycards. Unlock the gate from the security center down the hall. The hall. Hello. Do we think this is the hall in there somewhere? Probably not. That just looks like a bonus room. I'll go in there anyways. Oh, okay. Wonder if I was supposed to go in here earlier. There it is again. No, all that was just some little secret thing. Oh, that's how you're supposed to get that one. Okay. Alright, where is this thing? Where am I going? Down here somewhere? Security. That looks good.
Hey.
Oh, did that... He's gonna turn and see me.
Hey!
Alright, I'm in security.
Security gate is lifted.
I'll just run back.
I'm in the south wing. What now?
Pool time.
The basement access is in the back of the counting room to the left of where you just came in. But in order to get into the basement, you're gonna need to grab the master keycard, which is stored in the safe out in the lounge by the pool. To open a master keycard safe, you're gonna need a 4-digit code, which, just like at the construction site, is split up across the place.
Alright, what am I doing? Access the south wing. Find 2 key cards. Oh, that was last time. Nope, no, I'm still getting the chat messages.
That is a lot of steps.
So first we need to find those 4 digits.
Here, how about this?
Check the
How
enders
about we
bedrooms. That's the most likely place.
try and resync it? Let's assume that it's cumulative, and that restarting the world will cause it to catch up. Well, you can't say half of it is cumulative and half of it isn't cumulative. Now you're arguing the other side of it.
Hey. What the?
Right, I'm still not sure what I'm meant to be doing. I'm meant to be finding pieces, but I don't know where they're supposed to. Was I given a hint as to where these things were?
Hey, wait a minute.
They're upstairs. Okay. Well, good. Then I can stop screwing about with that.
Hey.
Well, my objective had not loaded, so I never received it either way. He's gonna see me. Upstairs. Up here. Don't know where he went. Oh, you're sitting there.
Hey! Hey!
I'm sure I'm supposed to be, what, like sitting and waiting and tracking when they pass, and it just takes so long. I'm supposed to wait for him to pass. And slowly move after him and then go around him. If he's not there, he's probably behind me.
Huh?
There are 2 of them. Gonna be honest, I'm not loving the blind corner nature of this particular intersection. Cloud Mods left the game. Okay. That's interesting. Does that mean multiplayer is in some state of joinable by default? How would that happen? Alright, so there's a piston that just did something, like right here. I didn't see what it was related to. Oh, I guess here's one of the chests.
Hey!
Oh, are you... Yeah, alright, you're gonna let me get it. But I picked it up while in a state of being caught, and it didn't give me any dialogue. Is that expected? Because all the previous ones gave me dialogue every time something was picked up. Yep, now the sound's gone again.
Hey!
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
You're gonna catch me in a loop here.
Huh?
I don't have anything enabled. Come on. Chicken exists.
So first we need
There
to
it
find those
goes.
4 digits. Check the Ender's bedrooms. That's the most likely place.
Sounds like a plan.
There are a couple hidden compartments in this
Wait a
place.
minute.
You might
Ooh.
want to look for a switch or a
Yeah, let's
button
turn that
that'll
back
open 'em
off.
up. I have a feeling the Enders might have hidden parts of the code in them.
I have the
Hey,
first
wait a
digit.
minute.
It's a 6.
Well, it's catching up at least.
What the?
Well, there's the other chest. Alright. And you're just going to be constantly staring this way. Okay. So I gotta find... I assume that this is the duct. That's what I'm meant to be reading off this world, which means I gotta come in here. Yeah, that's good level design. Should make sure you have all the digits before leaving. Alright, I don't love that. Alright, you can spam through that enough to open and close the door, but okay.
The fourth digit is a 5.
4 digits? Are they all upstairs?
What the?
Where am I? I find your response... I find it very confusing because it doesn't give me a consistent look direction, and I'm not particularly familiar with the layout of any of this. I get very disoriented when I respawn.
The third digit is 3.
The strongest number.
Wait a minute.
Huh?
Am I meant to go? No, I already went up there.
What the?
Alright, through the duct again. Yeah, I mean, it can be done. It can be fixed. It does require a little bit of work going through and... Although you could just run an MCEdit script, right, Blue? Just run a script in MCEdit and push all of the look directions of the Enderman on the map. And then summon an entity with that look direction atom.
Something seems off about this painting.
Oh, is that what I,
Look at you, Mr.
is that my
Arthritic.
piston thing?
That's not what I mean.
What am I meant to be doing with it? Oh, am I meant to be hitting these 2 buttons? Or these 2 buttons? Those 2 buttons.
The second digit
So what
is
was
a
the point
7.
of the piston sound I heard way over there?
7. Lucky number 7. I see the game you're playing, Enders. Alright, that's all of them. The code to the safe in a lounge by the pool is 6735.
So does that
Perfect.
open up
I'll head
the...
down there now and get the master key card.
Yeah, this isn't where I'm meant to be going, but wasn't the guidance that I should make sure you have all of the digits before leaving? Well, I now have all of the digits. So what... Oh, did it? I was unaware of that. Nope, I can just go down here now. Okay. Is this the intended... I could assume that's the intended path.
Huh?
Hello. Did I go down? No, I didn't go down. Alright. No, it's an Enderman right there.
Huh?
I'm too close to him. Okay. Need to be not quite so close to him. Well, neither of those are going to work. Want to move, or you just kind of want to chill there? How about you? You going to move? You're probably not going to move. You're going to move. It'll... So why isn't this door see-through? If I'm meant to... Am I meant to hide in the closet and not in here to wait for him to pass? think I am, because I did this once before, right? I did that, that was the original path. Nope, not supposed to go that way.
Hey!
Oh, I'm gonna get seen a lot here.
Hey!
So who gets blamed for not renaming the furnaces? Who's gonna fall on that critical sword, that game-breaking bug? Hello.
Hey!
Oh, you're gonna make me go through this again? You didn't rename furnaces. You didn't get rid of the name tag on furnaces. You did on almost every other block. But you didn't change the furnace names. I find it strange that every other block has its name removed, but furnaces don't. Just feels weird. Alright, what am I doing now? Alright, so this guy is just kind of circling, right? Yeah, he's just circling. I assume that this will work. Where exactly am I going? Am I going in there? That looks like a place I could go.
Hey!
You gonna give me a checkpoint? Nope. I like my scuba tech. I can sit underwater forever. You should have seen me. Okay. Did that do what it was supposed to do? It teleported me facing somewhere. Oh, did it unlock
Wait.
this?
I have the master keycard.
We're almost there. Now all we have to do is get down to the basement
What
and
is it,
open a
lava?
vault.
I guess, yeah, you're cannibalizing water.
And how do I get there?
Well, the counting room's full of vendors. No way you're getting through there to the basement. But if you go past the library, you can enter the holding cells. And the vent down there should lead directly to the basement door.
So, point of order.
Hey,
Why didn't you give me a map
On my way.
of the building and play it off as though you'd given me intel? Right? All of these are referred to as by room names. But aside from one room inside that I guess I'm supposed to memorize the map off of, I'm provided no reference. So then why are... I don't really like that choice, though, because then you're not giving me effective directions about... By telling me go to this or that room doesn't mean anything to me, then. Like, it's just meaningless flavor text that feels like it should have meaning. Head to the holding cells on the south end of the mansion. Like, okay. How do I know where that is? That guy's gonna catch me. Blue said to just turn right, so I'm just turning right. I'm going through here. I'm doing what Blue tells me. Okay, so now I'm here again. But I've been here before. Was this just to avoid going back through the... going back through this? But this part's easier. I can just do that. Oh, okay. Well, I assume I have to go back to the other part of the mansion. I guess. I mean, you could leave me wandering around here with no guidance for a long time. Let's assume it's down this way.
hey,
That should checkpoint me at least. Yeah. And where is exactly is the holding cell?
hey,
Hey,
This is the entrance to the... See, I want a map. I want a map. Well, this is the entrance to the south wing. Isn't that a good place to be? I'm trying to go south. So I'm supposed to go back up through here? No, not through there.
what the?
I was told what before?
hey,
I'm at the entrance to the north wing?
hey,
The other side of the iron bars door. That assumes I remember where that is. So I need to be through the iron bars door or not through the iron bars door? Must be through it. Right, it wasn't... It was back up here, right? So then why is the... I don't like this decision. I don't like the decision to not give the player a reference point. Why is the only reference point not where I need to be then?
Huh?
Right? Wasn't the little secret hidden room back over here that gives me the map of the actual building? You tell me to go to a room, but you don't give me any guidance on where the room is. If the bug in my ear is supposed to be smart enough to have scouted this place, why can't they give me better directions? Or better intel? It's just, it's a bad design choice. I don't like that design choice. Particularly given that the core mechanic is sneaking around. Right, because I'm stumbling and I don't know where I'm stumbling to. Is it there? Is it here? Is that the right... Is it labeled? No, that didn't tell... Oh, okay, I guess it's here. The unlabeled room. Okay.
Use the master keycard to get into the basement.
Okay.
Alright, and the security is fairly minimal down here, but keep an eye out.
You got it.
I see the gem.
Do I? I don't. Is it that?
Okay, now if all goes according to plan, we should be able to easily open
Oh,
up
I
the
wanted
vault
to-
and grab it. Okay, let's see here.
Oh,
the tumbler is connected to slot A, which hooks in on rod F, and if we follow that to... Oh, okay, the vault controls are behind the door on the
Yeah, I
left.
see that.
According to the plans, this door is set to automatically open once a day at 3 a.m., which should be just about now. Use the controls back there to open up the vault.
I wanted to see, there were crafting tables around on prior levels. There are probably some in here as well. What happens if I were to craft my diamonds into something? Into like a diamond helmet? Does that affect anything? Square, circle, triangle. Did I learn that code somewhere?
And there we go. Smells like freedom. I've got the gem, Speaks.
Oh boy, that's what I like to hear. Quickly, get out of there.
Interlude
and let's repay our debt
plays.
to Rattlebones. There's an escape tunnel you can open up on the other side of the room. I can't believe we just stole the Ender's Ghost Eye gem. Rattle... you're not Rattlebones. What'd you do to him?
Speaks? What's happening?
Hey, hands off me! No!
Big mistake.
It's the Enders, John. They know. Hey, quiet. Hey, where you taking me? Hey! The boss is
Just
coming.
because you
want
designed a
me to
piece of
know.
content to be played in a certain way doesn't mean players are going to play it in
What does
that
that
way,
mean?
though.
Hey, what does that mean? I'm talking here. No, I don't like to ride in the truck. Hey, that's not nice.
The
Speaks?
problem I have with a lot of the narrative maps on the marketplace is that they're only designed for one specific playstyle, rather than being flexible enough. So is this a desync at this point, or is this... There it goes.
What do they mean, cook him up? The Enderond. The Enderman family restaurant. That's
Yeah,
where they
like
took
that
Speaks.
shouldn't be furnace.
I can't just leave him. We've been partners for far too long. I don't have time to prepare. I have to dive in head first. Don't worry, Speaks. I'm coming for you.
Sure, but the information should... I should still be able to... The information still be available to me. Any guidance I should be able to pick up on from level queues if it's needed. That's the show don't tell.
I need to figure out where Speaks is and rescue him.
there a thing here? There's a thing here. Oh boy. Maybe it's time for another restart.
Hey!
I don't know why you're taking this so personally. I hit you on a whole bunch of really minor stuff, and I take issue with one design choice of not giving the player a map. I don't know why you're like, oh no. Look at this guy giving it a 1-star review. There's nothing wrong with being taking a little bit of criticism, and you can agree with it or not. That's fine. Someone disagreeing with the design choices you make doesn't mean isn't a universal judgment. That's not how I do these. I don't look at them for Here, Blue, you've watched me play stuff. Have I ever what is the ratio of things I play? My positive to negative ratio on the comments I make. What do you want with the chicken thing? I'm missing dialogue. Rerun the chicken thing. Okay, so that would be. Well, I assume that that's the code I need to enter. Let me do the chicken thing. That sounds about right. And I think that's been pretty consistent with this one, right? 95 to 5 on this? I've had a couple things that have taken me by surprise, and I comment on.
Hey, wait a minute!
Alright, he's been reset. No new dialogue. Blue, red, green, orange, yellow. Is this... Can I not do anything? Oh, okay. I'm sliding it? Yeah, I'm sliding it.
Hey!
Minigames for sure. Well, it's just, that's the type of stuff that I make, typically. So that's what I'm most familiar with. I mean, I'm absolutely not the target for a lot of story-driven, Minecraft story-driven stuff. I'm not. I know I'm not. Well, I'm being negative, but that's because I came into this with the intention of, alright, Blue made this map, let me find every stupid tiny little thing I can and see if there's anything. The fact that I'm finding as little as I am is a good thing.
Hey!
I missed a dialogue trigger somewhere? You think that's because I lagged through it?
What the?
That the server didn't read my position over the trigger? Well, I assume I need to go upstairs. Should I... Where should I go to re-trigger my dialogue? Let's play's a strong word, but okay. How about my crappy stream? I take pot shots at all the maps.
Hey!
All the way back. Nah, it's cool. No problem. Oh, it doesn't reset me. Alright, we're...
Hey!
The bookshelf wall room. Am I going to break something if I no-clip back to that point?
Hey!
Is it going to yell at me? I feel like I should do that. Okay, well let's do that then. Oh, that's fun. Right, where am I going? That way, I assume? I don't want to go somewhere that I'm not meant to go, is the only thing. Bookshelf wall room. That was the dining room. That's the way I thought I was going. If I, like, just put my head slightly through the floor and walk under everybody. This one? Is this the bookshelf? Nope, that I haven't been there. Sewers. Alright, I'll just do that. In here?
He has to
There
be
it
around here
is.
somewhere.
No, I got this. I got this dialogue.
Sean, is that you? What are you doing here?
Speaks. How can I hear you? Where
Oh,
are
maybe
you?
I didn't get all of it.
Anders forgot to take my headset away.
I thought I got that first line.
What? Where?
I'm in a cell behind a bookcase, dummy. It's a hidden door.
How do I get it open?
There must be a switch somewhere.
Oh, okay.
Not here. When they were dragging me through this place, I saw a master keycard behind the bar.
Master keycard behind the
Awfully
bar.
observant of you.
If you can get that, you can probably get to the manager's office
Hello.
upstairs. I bet the switch is in there.
I'm on it. Hang tight, Speaks.
Well, I'm behind the...
The bar is on the other side of the dining room.
There's some kind of puzzle here at the bar. Looks like I need to solve it to get the master keycard.
Is this the levers?
Well, figure it out, would you? I need to go to the bathroom.
I have the master keycard.
Oh, I do. That's the master
Good,
keycard?
good. Use it to get into the manager's office upstairs, where you should be able to free me.
Oh, okay. Upstairs I go.
On it.
Is it... Why is it named green keycard instead of master keycard?
Huh?
Hey!
Hey!
Nope, there's a loop. Is it because it's not the master keycard? Despite the fact that they're telling me it's the master keycard?
What the?
Hey!
That's interesting. That's not good. Yeah, but you could call it the green master keycard. Although that would be too much information. That would then make me think that there's a red master keycard that I need to get. Well, I'm guessing I'm meant to go up here. Since vents seem to be a good thing. Am I not supposed to... Okay.
I'm in the manager's
I
office.
am? Okay. That was anticlimactic. Was I supposed to get more information there? Oh. What is it? Well, hang on, what was that? What was the key for that one? Is that like F4 or something? There it is. Yeah, it's all green. So whatever's unhappy with my build, that's what it is. F7? F7 doesn't do it for me. I got it. I have G keys. Whatever my G6 on memory setting 3 is bound to triggers it. I have no idea what that is. F6. Hello. Yeah, F6. Okay.
Huh?
I assume I'm meant to be going through here. It made a big deal about me being in the manager's office, so...
Hey.
Oh, there's a button on the wall. I'm probably supposed to push that. What am I meant to be getting out of here?
Huh?
Just get to it. Okay.
Oh, hey, the bookshelf opened up. But the cell door is still locked. Oh, there must be another key somewhere.
Did the bookshelf open?
Notes on the manager's desk mention a secret room downstairs. I'll check that out.
Am I blind? Did the bookshelf open somewhere?
Probably hidden in the office area? Look around there.
Investigate the office area downstairs by continuing around the hallway. Or was that just lore text? The bookshelf opening.
Huh?
Ah, okay. I assumed it was the bookshelf that I was pushing a button at. Oh, I guess I could have just bypassed that. Whatever. Alright, up and out, I assume. I'm going back downstairs. Down here. Nope, that's put me right back where I was. Why did I need the keycard if I could just swim through the vent? Was the vent not accessible? Ah, there are two green keycarded doors, and the vent is behind one of them, I assume. Does that mean you can only unlock one of the two green keycards? One of the two green doors? Hello. That's not good.
Huh?
Do they? Oh, I guess I just never tried to open the other door then. That must be it. I am real confused as to where I'm meant to be going right now. I don't know how that guy didn't see me. I'll take it. Okay, I'm downstairs. Investigate the office area by continuing around the hallway. Well, let's assume I did that. Did it say downstairs? Or am I making... It did.
Hey.
It says downstairs. Well, he'll probably see me. The office area. I don't think there was an office area in there.
Hey.
is it back here somewhere? Nope, that's like storeroom, pantry.
Huh?
So I can't go through the... Oh. Being blind.
Huh?
Come on. Oh, don't go that way. Oh, don't go that way.
Hey!
I just went backwards. So you checkpointed me on the other side and I didn't notice. Okay. I must go this way.
Hey!
Did you checkpoint me over? Yes, you did checkpoint me over here. Okay. And then what? I'm supposed to chill here for a while until he comes back? And then cut left? Probably. Never mind. I thought he turned more definitively than that. Is this not where we're supposed to be going? That was all for a bonus? I don't care about the bonuses.
Hey!
Well, how am I supposed to go that way? There must have been like a vent in here that I missed? Did I flush myself down the sink or the toilet? Am I blind? Probably. Was it in the final room somewhere? There was a diamond in there. Not going through here, am I? No. There's nothing in here. There are no buttons. There are no levers. There's a flower pot. There are no doors. I see nothing in here of interest. I see a painting over there.
Huh?
I see an Enderman that wants to hit me. Can't do anything with that.
Hey, wait a minute! Hey!
Is it something with the mirror? Next door. It's like this first room here. mean, there's a block there, but...
Here we go.
Ugh, okay. So why did that open something? Alright, that one opened something. Okay, that's better. Find the key to Speak's cell in the secret room.
Hey, wait a minute.
Assuming that chest is a good thing. Are you static? You look static. Especially given that there's a vent behind you that I'm supposed to be coming out of, most likely. Like this one right here. Nope, wrong way. I'm gonna close that door.
Hey.
There's a safe.
I'm still not getting used to
key for the
those
cell is in
paintings
there.
being over the top half. I still find that weird.
Find a way to unlock it. There's probably another key to unlock the safe, because of course there is. Check the rest of the room.
Okay, I missed the first line of that dialogue. Find a way to open the safe and get the cell key. You got it. That guy gonna turn around on me? No. Okay. Okay, green key. Green key goes to this door. That works.
I have the cell key. I'm headed back to you, Speaks.
All the way back to the start.
Yes, hurry. The Enders haven't checked on me in a while. Come get me out, quick.
Huh?
By going through the vent in the freezer next to the oven. Why do I feel like that parenthetical there was added after beta testing?
What the?
There's a lot of guidance required to find that, and people were not finding it. Did he walk back already? Oh, he did. He just turned and walked immediately. Go up there. Up and through. Through the painting.
Hey.
Did that checkpoint me over here? Probably not. It did not. Yeah, it makes navigation really hard.
What the?
Which, I mean, that would be another way to solve my complaint with not giving the player a map, right? Is trying to give a little bit better clarity to the different sections of the build. Still wouldn't totally resolve it to my mind, but it would be better. Up.
Hey.
There are also just blind corners in here that, like, I get the whole thing can't be made out of glass, but there are a couple blind corners that I've gotten caught at for a while. But, like, here, I just don't know what I'm, aside from just hitting that a bunch of times. Alright, where am I supposed to be going? Where's the parentheses? Next to the oven. You got it. He's gonna see me.
What the?
Is that gonna... Now, why isn't that checkpointed? That surprises me. That I'm not getting a checkpoint toward the middle of the hallway there. I thought that there was one. Closer to the stairs? Okay. Well, let me get that. I'm assuming that I've got it now.
Hey, wait a minute.
The vent in the freezer next to the oven. Yes, they gave it to me.
Hey!
He's gonna come back through here again, which means I'm stuck waiting. I figure out where the freezer is. Oh, I didn't realize he was the same one that made that. Is this the freezer? Nah, that's not the freezer, is it?
What the?
Or, oh, you're telling me just to go back to the start. I don't know why I was struggling with that so much. Yeah, no wonder you guys did too. It's because you don't see what you come out of. Is that identified in the script as the freezer? That's asking a lot. I see the problem, though, with calling it. You want to say just go back to the level start, but I would probably do that in a minigame. Imagine that wouldn't exactly fly. Hey, he's a villager.
About time. Let's get out of here.
No, I'm your Ruby now. Was this to keep me from setting my spawn point? Is there a hostile mob permanently around this bed? Oh, the Endermen are actual Endermen.
Hey, they're escaping.
After them!
Ah,
I don't
crap.
know why I assumed that they weren't.
Dead end.
Not quite.
Are you nuts?
You got a better idea?
There they are.
Ready?
Ready.
Jump. Go. The car, get in.
What? You have the Ender car keys?
I got a few tricks up my sleeve, John. Despite that hiccup where the Enders kidnapped me, I think that went pretty well.
On top of that, we keep the Ghost Eye gem. Since the Endermen took care of Rattlebones.
Now we just need to find a buyer, and then we can live like kings.
All in all, this worked out better than the last job. Hey, look at this.
Where'd you find that?
It was on the dashboard. Ruby of Herobrine. What's Herobrine?
What am I, a dictionary? I'm sure it's nothing.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay, notes on the final sequence. If you're playing on mobile and you have no sound on, then you're staring at a black screen with nothing happening and you think the game lagged out. I know you said play with sounds, and that's a significant part of it, but... Okay, alright, you are here, TRSS, so I'm going to rake you over the coals for this. That should not be your title card. Your title should start on that card. That should be your second card. Except Build Team Lead should not be on there. Unless you're head builder. That's okay as a card. That's okay as a card. That... You should put your management before that card. I take it back. Your beta testers need to be before your team management. There it is. You got... Why don't you just pay the money? Just pay the money, and then you don't have to do this. Put together clean maps. Just pay him. You can license all that stuff from him. If that was Kevin MacLeod, you can pay him like $40, and then you got actual proper licensing rights. rather than just having to do with attribution. All right. I have more notes on the tail end of this then. Yeah. Go read his go read his site. He's it's actually it's a heck of a deal. It's ridiculously cheap what he charges for it. I think it's like 30 or 40 bucks, and it's it's like if you buy 3 tracks at once, it's 20 bucks a track, something like that. I think it's probably under music licenses. Yeah, select the titles, fill out your info, and download. 3 or more, 20 bucks each, and then you don't have to show. You don't have to give credit. Okay, I take issue with this. I don't like this ending. I don't like the fact that you lock me in a room. You should give me the ability to replay any level that I want to play. You should give me a level select at the end of this, where I can go back and replay, and if I missed any collectibles, I can go back in and get them again. You should also display in there my collectible state for each one of the levels. As it is, if I wanted to replay the 4th level, because I had fun with the 4th level, I gotta replay the whole map to get to the 4th level. I don't like that. Alright, how do I... Let's see. I'm gonna break it to you, TRS. He would rather have the money. I guarantee you, he'd rather have the money. It's like me saying, well, you can play my map or you can pay me 40 bucks. I'd rather you pay me 40 bucks. Or rather, play my map and credit me, or play my map and not credit me and give me $40. I'd rather you play my map and not credit me and give me $40. FOV is 90. Is there a tag or something that's executing on me? Or is this just a flat A locking me out of moving? Like, how do I break the hold it has on me? Alright, what are the coordinates? Thank you. Yeah, that would be fine. I got no problem with that. That seems reasonable. But yeah, if you buy them for 20 bucks a pop, then you don't have to do the line by line credits, which it looks a lot cleaner. And my issue with your title cards is I don't like putting the studio management in front of the concept leaders. The studio management should be at the end if they're credited at all. Personally, I don't think they should appear. Thank you. That's better. Ooh, it does not like me being in creative mode. Let's see. Jungle trapdoors, saplings. This is the key trigger system. That's probably what that is. Oh, there are your commands. Why did you leave the players near the commands? Doesn't that cause a little extra lag? Having this all in render distance? Rename me 0. Assume that those are all just the maps. These are dialogue? No. Oh, these are, this is pathing, I assume. All of these lines. All of this is multiplayer, or all of this is pathing? This is multiplayer, you're saying? What prevents this from being multiplayer compatible? Really, what does? Why couldn't this be made multiplayer? Why does the killing and respawning matter? You just tag the player. Right? It's just a spawn point at P, right? Whenever you hit a trigger volume? That's login detection, I assume. Yeah. Music timer. Well, I recognize the layout of these things. Dialogue timer. Execute at Creeper. Okay. Oh. Oh. You're not spawning... You don't have N creepers on the level, one for each checkpoint at all times, do you? You do? Oh, okay. I still don't know why that would be a problem. Your spawn point system would work just fine. I assume that this is the whole checkpoint chain right here. Oh, scene. So I'm not on the checkpoint chain. Let's see. Check concrete 0. What is a pig? Isn't detection... as pig is probably a spawn on line of sight? Is the issue that you're locking detection from one Enderman as soon as it picks out a player? To prevent it spamming respawns on that one player? And so if you had multiplayer, you could basically brute force your way through a lot of the obstacles by tying up one of the Endermen? Pig is an Enderman, sheep is a spawn on line of sight, cow is a sheep transforms 2 after a bit for some leniency, donkey is a marker entity for where you get caught. Okay, armor stand is TP facing to get right height. Okay. So, if not creative mode, if concrete 0... Yeah, okay, so you're using your... Instead of tagging a player... So why, if instead of detecting concrete 0 to flag a catch in progress, what would happen if you just used a tag on the player? Wouldn't that reject it at your first command line there? No sheep would be summoned, which means no line of sight detection. At least it wouldn't spam it. I don't know if you want me to put this on screen or not. I don't know, I doubt it'd even be readable if I did. Here, I'll do this. We'll do it this way. Alright, so the question is, why can this not be made to be multiplayer compatible? Provided that. We don't know which player the Enderman is looking at. Yes, you do, because you can send event to the player, can't you? You can send an event to the player and then spawn an entity at that player and then tag the player off of the spawned entity. Add a rider. It's not, I mean, you run into the targeting issue of who C equals 1, but it would get you pretty darn close precision. And if it I mean, if you were into C equals 1 territory, then they'd both be getting caught anyways. Doesn't send event work with a player target? I mean, I assume that's how you're doing the detection, right? It's a behavior pack, behavior file on your Enderman entity that's on line of sight. Summons something to be detected. Right, but how do you pass the event when look at is true? That would be a... I'm not going to be able to see it. It'll be encrypted. Well, the delay would only be... No, there shouldn't be any delay to... I mean, it'd be a tick a delay. Right? I mean, send event takes a tick. But only... Send event doesn't take... wouldn't increase the delay on the detection. The detection would still be just as fast. Because when the Enderman triggers, you already have your marker entity that the system has found a player. You hold that for a tick while the player marker gets summoned. And then you tag the closest player to the player marker. Now you know who the player is, and then you execute off of the marker entity you held for a tick. Why is leniency any more screwed up? How does your leniency system work? Where in here are you executing off of a sheep? So what is this doing? What is our... Why are you changing its RX? You're not. You're just checking off its RX. What is it? I don't understand what the purpose is of your first two commands here, aside from summoning a sheep. I think the piece I'm missing is... what are you summoning to communicate that the Enderman saw? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong chat, sorry. The sheep turns into a cow, and if the Enderman still sees the player, then it fires. Okay. We detect getting caught by the Enderman looking down. They look down. Okay. So that's what you're capturing here. Is if they look off of 0 RX, then you know you have a trigger event. You summon a sheep, you wait a second. Let's just call it a second to make it easy. You wait a second. The sheep transforms into a cow. You execute back on the Enderman. And then you check if it's still triggered. I don't see why that's different. Why would you not... Why does that change? The only thing that's being affected is you're changing the player who's targeted. With it, instead of an @A blanket, you're using an @P with tag. Or an @A with tag. I mean, I guess you have a case where both players get caught within the transform time of sheep to cow. And that would make it harsher on the second player. But that's pretty edge case, and they would have been probably caught anyways. I think you could have made this multiplayer. I don't see the blocking issue for me. Yes, there is. No, you can. Blue, you send event. As soon as when you get the first event, right? You send event to the player. What do you mean no? Why can't you send it to the player? Okay. Well, how is your behavior? Send me your behavior file. How is your behavior? How are you getting the entity to look away? Angle of view horizontal. I guess I haven't done anything with look at target in a while. I don't think I've ever done anything with look at target. So... So there's no... Okay, so your problem is there's no event... So you're using look distance and the fact that look at target doesn't push through line of sight to say if both conditions are met, have the entity look at 110 degrees. And your issue is that you weren't able to get a trigger event out of the successful execution of this. No. Why no? Oh, if they're in within 120 degrees? Where does that defined? Is that angle of view horizontal? Is that what that does? Angle of view horizontal. Oh, if you're within a scope of 110 degrees, within a distance of 32. Okay. It defines a cone. And it looks within that cone. And behavior look at target doesn't have an eventifier. Okay. I'm with you now. Still feels like there should be a workaround for it. at least understand your problem now with that mechanic. And you did it that way because it's just the simplest method of communicating. Right. That way you don't have to deal with spawning and killing entities. I mean, that's the alternative. Oh, because you need this... You need the behavior in this to fire? Because targeting an entity has properties for can see through walls or not, but you need it to persistently target. So how's it doing the walking animation if it's not targeting something other than the player? Doesn't it need to... Are you not using walk towards? I assumed that this was... This is what you were using to move everybody. Is that not true? Oh, and then you're teleporting the Enderman as the display entity to the zombie? Is that how that works? Oh, that's not confusing at all. Okay. So it's a pig pig riding a zombie. With the zombie targeting the rabbit to move, and the pig targeting the player with a constant look at target. And a lock, probably a lock rider rotation on the zombie, so that when the base turns, the head turns with it. And then this is all dialogue stuff. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a problem. Let's see. No, that doesn't... You got the check for tags now, for player tags, but that doesn't help you. Right, because your limitation is communicating. And you're going to have the same issue with raycasting that you can't. There's a response in there about Pokemon that I won't bring up. Huh. Yeah, you need this thing to have an event. Because you said this is the only way to get this behavior, is with look at target. So short of... Yeah, so you're back to raycasting at that point. and you don't have... It's going to be the same look direction thing I ran into with raycasting, where you're not able to get facing to work properly. That's probably the only answer, though, to make it multiplayer. So you're using at A, right? You're never attempting to identify the player. Yeah, I get it. I get the issue. Well, it's pretty solid. All things considered. Lots of little nitpicks, as you would expect. My usual complaints about the credit tags at the end, that they shouldn't exist for studio management. That's just silly. Some design issues with the houses. I think you would have been better served by giving the player a map. Right? There was a map in level 4 somewhere. A map room, because I stumbled on it once. And, you know, maybe you don't give it to them there, but you give them, like, a notepad or something in a chest that if you find this room... Now, give them a crate here where they could copy it down and take it with us. Then you have something to reference. And it's not going to show you where you are, but it's going to help when you're navigating by room names where the rooms themselves are not labeled in any way. That's probably the biggest critique. Which, if that's the only critique I have, is pretty good. Two maps, two map rooms? Yeah, so put one in each. Is the other map called South Wing? I have no idea. I don't think I ever found it. I had stopped exploring at this point. I assume it's in some little hidden thing. Some small tucked away room somewhere. Middle of the island. Is it upstairs or downstairs? Do you remember? I see nothing there. I see nothing there. Downstairs behind the stairs. I don't see a map. Oh, here it is. It's called right wing. It's called left wing and right wing. Yes, the right wing of my house. Just like the up lawn and the down lawn. Got a lot of entities walking around then. Yeah, no wonder my game doesn't like the number of entities you have. I hate scheduler being a thing now. You have 480 entities? No. Really? You have 480 entities loaded? Yeah, no wonder my game doesn't like this. Yes, it does include paintings. If I do it without painting... it's 398 without paintings. I'm assuming it's because you don't clean up any, like, you're not spawning entities on level load, right? They're just always here. Maybe their behaviors are cycled on and off when you're not in the air. No? They're just always doing their thing? Did this thing get gray listed? Zombie, pig, creeper, and rabbit. It's just those 4 entities. Pretty much everywhere. How many pigs are there? $150, yes, that would make sense. 153 pigs, and if your entities are composed of 3, then that's close to 450 entities. I guess you get rid of some because some of your Endermen aren't pathing, but it's going to be 153 times 2 for just your base Endermen. So 306 to start with, and then 80, 90 pathing entities. It has no gray listing? Oh, you gray listed it. Okay. Yeah, I'm surprised it's not... I guess most of them aren't in render distance ever. Well, good job on it. All things considered. I think you should have tried to store the Enderman look location so that you could have static Enderman look at the player when the player is caught. And I think just for efficiency's sake, you should have loaded and unloaded all entities in a target level when that level is started. And I think you should have had, instead of ending it on a black title screen that prevents the player from going back and enjoying parts of the map. You should have ended them back in their lab and given them the option to replay any level that they wished and collect any gems, so that they can complete the map, get 100% completion if they want to. Those are my, what I assume would have been design choices by you, comments. And you have empty books and quills. Oh. Alright, anything else interesting come out today? They released a soccer map. I want to see what this is. For 660 coins. So the skin pack will bump at a tier. Interesting that they named it soccer and not football. I guess most of our base is American. Which you do know that Norvale has a soccer map already, right? Yes, Jerry? I trust this was known. Stadium, that's what's on the... Oh, boy, look at those signs. Okay. Sure. Ooh, okay. Alright with that. Oh, are they actually implementing proper rules? I don't like the fact that hitting instructions locks me out of starting the game. Oh, that's interesting. Doing it with an animation. Okay, so that's a different mechanic than the one Norvale's uses. Very similar. A different mechanic, but very similar. What did that just say? Red gets something or other? And probably it sounds like more real implementation of rules. Nope, maybe not. I guess not. Okay, if you kick it into the corner... I don't know how soccer works. I don't know how corner kicks work. You have audio coming from a fixed point rather than playing on the player. Okay, so that's what it's supposed to be for the other. I don't know. I don't know how soccer works. I watch like one game a year. I changed the blue team. Own goals are a thing, right? How do I leave? What if I want to go back to the lobby before the time expires? Is that not allowed? Yes, it is. Here we go. Soft reset. Well, that's not That's not what I thought it was. Too bad. Well, how about I do this? Who holds... Why is that not... was it 1 dot dot? I refuse to be trapped for 180 seconds. Constant sorting stats team time underscore left. Why is that unhappy with me? Because I didn't tell it what to set. Uh-oh! It didn't like that. That's not good. Did I break it? I think I broke it. Oops. Yeah, Norvale's is, just has the punch mechanic. Yeah, the old golfing mechanic. I doubt I have it. I assume that will show up under soccer. Soccer Fever. 50 downloads. That's more than I thought it would. Or 50 ratings. That's more than I thought it would have. Not a fan of that key art. Ooh, look at all those. That's probably not good. Filter of has damage must be a string. Yes, this one has background crowd noise. I know that. See, blue. I know that. And they made the stadium massive. Yeah, but this was just the old left click. It was like you could double strike it like that if you wanted to send it. And then there was cheering. And fireworks. And they had golf carts. So you can pretend like you're playing Rocket League. Which, if I remember correctly, these things are also dyeable. Yep. So, similar concept. The kicking mechanic is interesting, though. I assume that's done with facing. Get the... teleport the ball to player when they enter a distance facing the player, and then cast out. What else came out? Is that a map? Yeah, but that's just a survival spawn. Didn't someone just release a Magic School thing? That's roleplay. Motorbikes? Drive around on custom models, okay. Teens HD. That'll do all right. All right, it doesn't look like there's anything else all that interesting. Illusion is pushing like schematics. That's interesting. Did that come out this week? That's very interesting that it got pushed that far down the reel. Not a skin pack, is it? No, it's a world. World plus skins. Oh, that's why. Okay, never mind. What option did that just give me? Oh, just pay with cash. And another sky block. Okay. Has anybody done another Lucky Block map since Pathways? Look at those ratings. Look at the freaking 1,400 ratings on it. With a 2.6 average. Ugh. That map was not deserving of a 2.6 rating. Alright. Nothing else. That was the one to look at. See you guys later.